Ooh, excuse me folks, just shaking off this Soccer Sunday hangover. More red cards and PK misses than goals? Come on guys, at least Game of Thrones didn't disappoint. Now, on to the good ship from week 14. I'm Andrew Wiebe and this is your Monday MLS Rewind, in which we start the same way we did last week, by drooling over Sebastian Giovinco. I told you to set your DVRs for the little man. And then the Atomic Ant went and upped the ante, get it? Ooh, by dropping East-leading DC United with two of the prettiest goals you're liable to see this season in MLS. Poor Sean Franklin, who is clearly praying for the offside flag on TFC's equalizer. Poor Sean Franklin and Bobby Boswell, who both get the now you see him, now you don't treatment from Giovinco. Play that back in slow-mo.
Franklin marking, still Giovinco, it's in the net!
That's just mean. Just as dirty was the game winner, set up by a Josie Altidore dummy. Seriously though, where can't Giovinco score from? Dude's basically a portable howitzer. Incoming! Goalkeepers beware. Moving on to number 2, a hearty congratulations to New York City FC, who used the late Patty Mullins goal to spoil the Union's recent hot streak. Not only was it a win, it was the franchise's first win in almost 3 months and their first ever away victory. More on road success in a little bit. More importantly though, it was the return of the Mac. Sadly, the mullet appears to be history, but Tommy McNamara is happily back to doing Tommy Mac things. Namely, scoring Cristiano Ronaldo-esque goals while taking care of all the midfield Charlie work in the process. Look, Frank Lampard would be proud of this one, folks. And Andrea Pirlo? Are we even sure he'd keep the Mac Daddy out of NYCFC's 11? I'm only partially kidding here. Of course, NYCFC weren't the only road warriors this weekend, and that brings us to number 3. After the week's first 4 games saw all 4 home teams take 3 points, the trend reversed, and 5 of 9 games on Saturday and Sunday ended with the visitors spoiling the party. DC United and the LA Galaxy saw their home unbeaten runs, 20 and 29 games respectively, ended by Toronto FC and the Vancouver Whitecaps. But neither was the most notable away win of the weekend. That would be Montreal's 2-1 triumph in Columbus. Why? Because the Impact haven't won away from home since September 2013. The monkey is officially off their back. Meanwhile, at number 4, Portland did what they're supposed to do at home. They made history by disposing of the scuffling revolution behind a couple of Fernando Adi goals and a whole bunch of Darlington Nagbe brilliance. What's so special about that, you ask? Well, it marked the first time in MLS history that the Timbers won 3 games in a row. What's it mean to the guys? I'll let Rodney Wallace and his extra small hat explain.
It's something special. Anytime we can set a record here in Portland, it's always special, and it motivates us to keep going and search for the next win and the next performance that is going to lift us and keep going throughout the season.
Finally, we take a look at some history that's not so positive. It was a rough week for Chicago, taking a pair of losses in games in which they'd led. But it was an even rougher week for Brazilian center back Adielton, who became the first MLS player to score 2 own goals in a single game. Wrong net, but those are some instinctive finishes all the same. To add insult to injury, Adielton is now second on the fire in goals scored this season. 1 for, 2 against. It can only go up from here. Last but certainly not least, good luck to the U.S. women's national team tonight against Australia, and congratulations to Canada for a massive tournament opening win against the plucky Chinese. This tweet pretty much says it all. Don't be that guy or girl. It's the World Cup, for goodness sake. As always, your thoughts go in the comment section below. We'll do it again next week. See you next time.